Good morning, students. My name is Meenal and I will be your new maths teacher for this year. Okay. So first let us recall what we have done or what you have done in the previous class. Okay. You have studied about rounding of numbers to the nearest figures. Okay. Rounding of numbers means you have to round off a number to the nearest number. Okay. So you have studied the rounding of decimal numbers. So if this is your decimal number 25.87, this is your decimal number and you have to round off now. So for rounding off, first what you do is you check the number which is after the decimal point. So the number after the decimal point is 8, and if that number, the number after the decimal point, if it is 5 or greater than 5, okay, 5 or greater than 5, then what you do is you add the number which is before the decimal point by 1. Okay, so let us do this example. In this example you see that the number is 25.87. so 25.87, first we look at the number which is after the decimal point. So the number after the decimal point is 8. Okay, so now this 8, the number 8 is greater than 5. So what we do, we add the number which is before the decimal point by 1. So the number before the decimal point is 5. Now we have to add this number by 1. So if I add 1 in 5, the number becomes 6. So in place of 5, now I will write a 6. Okay. So the rounded off number becomes 26, and after rounding off we don't have to write the number which is after the decimal point. Okay, so our rounded off number is 26. Okay, this is our answer, the rounded off number. Now the second example we see. In the second example, our number is 96.10. So first we see the number which is after the decimal point. Number after the decimal point is 1. And this number is not greater than 5, it is less than 5. So if the number is not greater than 5, then we have to keep the before number as it is. So here the number after the decimal point is 1, which is not greater than 5. So we keep our previous number as it is, which is 96, and this will be your rounded off figure. So this is the example. The first one is the example when the number after the decimal point was greater than 5, and this is the example when the number after the decimal point is lesser than 5. Okay, so in today's class we are going to see how to estimate calculations by rounding of figures. Okay, estimating calculations means what? We have this is just an estimation. Estimation means the calculations which we are going to do will not be exact. Okay, exact means the answer will not be exact, the addition or subtraction of the sums. So this is just an estimation. Estimation means first we round off the figures, round off the numbers to the nearest number, and then we do the calculations on those numbers. So first we will see the first example, which is we have to add these two numbers. The first number is 42541 and the second number is 852. So we have to add these numbers, but first by rounding of the figures, here we have to first round off the numbers, and both the numbers we have to first round off, and then we have to do the calculation. So first let us see the first number, which is 42541. Now we have to round off this number to the nearest number. So to round off, first we will see the number which is in the hundreds place. So the number which is in the hundreds place is 5. So we have to round off the number to hundreds place. Now to round off the number to hundreds place, first we need to see the number which is after the number 5. Okay, so the number which is after number 5 is number 4, and this number, if it is greater than or equal to 5, only then we will add 1 to number 5. But here as we see the number which is after 5 is number 4, and this number 4 is not greater than 5. So we need not add 1 in the number 5. So this number rounding off becomes 4. So this number after rounding off becomes 4, 2, 5, 0 0. Okay, this is the number round off to hundreds place. Now similarly we have to round off the other number also. For this also again we have to see the number which is in the hundreds place. So the number which is in the hundreds place is 8. So we have to round off this 852, this number, to hundreds place. So we have to see the number which is after the hundreds place. After the hundreds place is 5. Now this number is 5. Okay, so we need to add 1 in the 8. We have to add 1 to number 8. So adding 1 to number 8 becomes 9, and the numbers after this we write as 100. So this number after rounding off becomes 42500, and this number 852 after rounding off becomes 900. And now we have to add these both. So after adding 42500 to 900, we get 43400. Okay, so this is your answer, and this is not equal to, so we put a approximately equal to sign. This is approximately equal to, means this is not the correct answer of the addition of these two numbers. Okay, this is an approximate answer. Okay, so this is your final answer. Now we see the second example, which is we have to minus a number from the first number. So first, like this, like we did in this example, similarly we will first round off both the numbers and then do the calculation on it. Okay, so let's see the first number, which is 58740. So the number in the hundreds place in this is 7. So we have to round off the number to hundreds place. So in this we see the number which is next to 7. Next to 7 means after 7. So after 7 is 4, and 4 is not greater than 5. So what we do is we do not add 1 to number 7. So it stays as it is. So the number will be, the rounding number will be 58700. After rounding this number we get 58700. Now we have to round off the second number. Second number is 450. Here also first we check the number which is in the hundreds place, which is 4. The number after 4 is 5, and 5 is equal to 5. So what we do? We add 1 to number 4, which becomes 5. 4 plus 1 becomes 5, and after that 0 0. So this number after rounding off becomes 500, and this number after rounding off becomes 58,700. Now we have to subtract these. So after subtracting 500 from 58700, we get 58200. So this is our final answer, and this is also approximately equal to. This is approximately equal to. This is not the exact answer of the subtraction of this sum. Okay. Now we will see the next example. Next example is, again it is addition of two numbers. So first we will, again what we will do is we will round off the first number, then we will round off the second number, and then add these two. So rounding off of the first number, we first look at the hundreds place number, which is 9. Then after that we see the number which is after the number 9. So number after number 9 is 5, and now this 5 is equal to 5. So what we do? We add 1 in number 9. Now here when we add 1 in number 9, it becomes 10. So what we do here is, after this number 9 becomes 10. Why? Because if we add 1 in 9, it becomes 10. So how will we write 10 here? To write 10 here, what we do is we add 1 to number 2. Okay, and we write a 0 in place of 9. So this becomes what? 3. This 2 plus 1 becomes 3, and this becomes 0 0 0. Okay, so this number 32,950 after rounding off. So this number after rounding off becomes 33,000. Now let's check the other number. The other number is 550. So 550, the number in the hundreds place is 5. Now we check the number which is after 5. After 5 is again 5. So In this case also we have to add 1 to number 5. So adding 1 to this number 5 becomes 6, and after that we write 0 0. Now we have to add these two numbers. Now adding 33,600 becomes 33,600. Okay, so this is the approximate rounded off calculation addition of these two numbers. So this was a little different example. Here we had a number 9 in the hundreds place. So what we did is, if we add 1 to number 9, it becomes 10. And how we write 10 is, we carry out 1 here to the previous number and write 0 down. Okay, so this becomes 10. And writing 1 here means what? We have to add 1 to number 2. So adding 1 plus 2, we get 3. Okay, and this 3 is carried out as it is. So this number after rounding becomes 33,000. Okay, and the next number is 550. After rounding off, it becomes 600. And then normal addition we do. After addition we get approximate equal to answer is 33,600. Okay, now the fourth example. In the fourth example, again we first look at the first number and round it off. So in the first number 24635, the number in the hundreds place is 6. So after that we check the number which is after 6, it is 3, and 3 is lesser than 5. So we need not add 1 in number 6. Okay, 6 will remain as it is. So this number after rounding off will be 24600. Okay, this is the rounded off number. Now the second number is 354. In this number 354, the number in the hundreds place is 3. So now we check the number which is after 3. After 3 is 5, and this is equal to 5. 5 is equal to 5. So what we do is, we add 1 to number 3. So adding 1 to number 3 becomes 4. So this becomes 400. So 400 is the number after rounding off 354. Now we have to add these two numbers. After addition, what we get? 24,600 plus 400 gives us 25,000. Okay, so our approximate equal to answer is 25,000. Okay. Now next we will see is how to calculate numbers with decimal points. Okay, calculate the addition or subtraction, whatever it is, with the decimal numbers. Now let us see this example. In this example, the first number is 8.45. Now we have studied how to round off the numbers with decimal points, right? So in this also, regularly what we have to do is, we have to first round off the first number, then we have to round off the second number, and then add accordingly. So the first number after rounding, for this number to round off, what we do is, we check the number which is after the decimal point. So the number after the decimal point, if it is greater than 5, then what we do is, we add number 1 to the number which is before the decimal point. Okay, so but in this case the number after the decimal point is 4, which is less than 5. So in this case we don't have to add 1 to number 8. So this 8 remains as it is. Okay, because the number after the decimal point is 4, which is lesser than 5. So rounding off 8.45 becomes 8. Okay, now we have to round off the second number. The second number is 5.52. Here what we check first is, we check the number which is after the decimal point. The number after the decimal point is 5. So what we do again here is, we add 1 to the previous number, the number which is before the decimal point. So we have to add 1 to this number 5 here. Okay, so adding 1 to number 5 gives me 6. So now we have to add 8 and 6. These are the rounded off numbers. So adding 8 plus 6 gives me 14. Okay, so this is our approximate addition, the calculation of this addition. Okay, now the next example, this is a subtraction example. First we have to round off the first number. The first number is 3.84. So in this First we check the number which is after the point, after the decimal point. So number after the decimal point is 8 and 8 is greater than 5. So what we do, we add 1 in the number before the decimal point. So we add 1 in number 3. So adding 1 in number 3 becomes 4. So this decimal number after rounding off becomes 4. Now we see look at the second number. The second number is the number after the decimal point is 6 and 6 is also greater than 5. So what we do, we add 1 to 2, the number 2. So adding 1 to number 2 gives me 3. Okay. Now there is a subtraction sign in between. So what we do, we subtract 3 from 4. So the answer of this is 4 minus 3 is 1. So the approximate subtraction is 1. Now the next example is again addition. Here it is a 2-digit number. This is a 2-digit number. It is 99.39. So here also it is same. We have to first check the number which is after decimal point. Number after decimal point is 3. So 3 is lesser than 5. So we need not add 1 to number 9. Okay, so 99 remains as it is. Okay, 99 is the rounded off figure for number 99.39. Now check the next number. In the next number, the number after the decimal point is 8. So what we do, we add 1 to number 4. So adding 1 to number 4 is 5. So we get 5 is the rounded off number for 4.82. Now we have to add these two. 99 plus 5 is 104. Okay. So answer for this is 104. Now the next example is 10.5 minus 10.2. The first number is 10.5. So first we check the number which is after the decimal point. So here the number after the decimal point is 5. So what we have to do, we have to add 1 to the number which is before the decimal point. So the number which is before the decimal point is 0. Now we have to add 1 to 0. So adding 1 to 0 becomes what? 1. Right? 0 plus 1 is 1. So here the number which will come is 1. And this 1 is as it is. So after rounding off 10.5 we get 11. So 11 is the rounded off number. Now for the next number, this is 10.2. So first we check the number which is after the decimal point. The number after decimal point is number 2. And 2 is not greater than 5. So we don't have to add 1 to this 0 here. Okay. So this 10 remains as it is. Okay. Now we have to subtract both. So 11 minus 10 is 1. So the answer for this is approximately equal to 1. Okay. That's it. Okay, so in today's class what we have seen is doing the calculations by first rounding of the figures and then doing the calculations. Okay, calculations means whatever it is we have to add the numbers or subtract the numbers. Okay, so that's it for today. We will meet in the next class. Till then, take care. Thank you.